Hi guys, my name is Kelvin Munene, and you?
My name is Jude Riziki.
Yes, and we are Kelvin and Jude, the Jelvins.
On YouTube and Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. So we met on 8th July. Oh, 8th April. 8th April.
Yeah, we met on 8th April 2016.
Yes. And it was a prize, it was a visiting day for our sisters.
Yeah.
Apparently, our sisters planned this meetup. What are really, like the plan was so perfect that I wanted to miss the event. But I was forced to. You have to come.
Yeah.
And Ebru, your sister, what?
My sister just said, unajua namaliza form 4, you should come for this visiting day. Then I was like, sure, I'll come. I didn't know what was the plan between my sister and his sister. Yeah, so continue the story.
And so for me, I was told, Miss Tourism, Dharakanith will come.
Miss who?
Oh, Miss World. Miss World will come. Miss World 2016 will come. So my intention was to meet her and maybe talk on plans about community development and assisting.
Was that what you wanted, really?
Yeah. Because I was told with you, I can get access to many opportunities, hiyo kitu yote. So, ambie venye kulikaa ndio wakatuacha peke yetu.
Kulikaje? So, when we went on, actually me and my sister, my immediate sister now, came late. So when I sat down, my sister was like, hey, check out that guy. I'm like, which one? I can't even see him. So I wasn't seeing you. So when the meeting was over, that's when I saw you. Then I was like, hey, I'm going to talk to him. Then my sister's like, calm down. Then I was like, wewe unaniambia ni calm down hapa naona opportunity. Then now my sister apparently mwenye tulikuwa tumeenda kuvisit came. She's like, there's someone I want you to meet, a friend of mine, bradhake. So when we went to be introduced, napata ni wewe.
It was a shock, huh?
Yeah, it was a shock. I was like, yes, finally.
So, and my sister on the other hand tried to get me away from my dad, and so that I can be at the same position where she was. And then apparently wakaanza excuse ati anataka kwenda kuona mwalimu. Hey, and then tukabaki si peke yetu mimi na we are like, okay.
It was awkward.
Very awkward. Very awkward.
It was so awkward because I didn't know you. We are left. You're left with a stranger.
I didn't even know what to talk about. Then suddenly I'm like, I have to take this opportunity. You're Miss World.
Mbona una confused?
I don't know. Yeah. Miss World. I'm like, hey, my name is Kevin. I want your connection, so I want us to do something within the community and all. Yeah. Ukasema ulitikia sio?
Yeah.
And apparently alikuwa amenisnob Facebook. Nilikuwa BM sana.
Si sana. Ilikuwa message moja.
Tatu. The blue tick nilipewa share.
Ilikuwa message moja. Then on Facebook, appearance is everything. So the profile is a cartoon. Ilikuwa cartoon, yeah?
A small cartoon that time.
A small cartoon. So I was like, who is this? After I didn't open the message. So I came to find out it's the same person who's been messaging me. I was like, mbona hujaweka picha yako? I wouldn't have lenga you in the first place. Singelenga, ungekuwa umeweka picha yako. Singelenga, I swear. Lakini sasa, after you told me you had DM'd me, that's when I went checking. Then you sent me a screenshot.
Yes, to prove ulinilenga intentionally.
Because mimi siko najua ni nani. Hiyo time tulikuwa tumecrowniwa immediately, so DMs zilikuwa mingi. Yeah.
So I took a change number and conversation just went
flowed.
Natural. It's like we knew each other like 5 years or even more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Then the most weird thing, we were to meet. So I had to test her patience.
Don't even talk about that day. Guy!
I had to test her patience. So I told her I'm around anigoje kwa restaurant. She's in Chuka, Meru, and I'm in Nairobi. In my room, I'm coming, I'm on my way.
And the way I sat down at that restaurant.
And actually, hata sikuwa nimetoka anyway. I was just there. I'm on my gari imekaa vibaya. Oh, tumeharibika. Tumekuwa na issue and all.
And I believed you.
She stayed there. Even your friend came. So, you told me your friend came and you're like, hey, this guy, is he coming really?
Mpaka kukafika 9 p.m.
And I was like, manze, I won't make. Situonane siku ingine.
Kai.
So I expected that to like stop talking to me. So, ulikuwa wacha kuongelesha.
Sikuwa, because me I had already believed that unakuja, sijui anko yako Runyenje, sijui gari imekaaje. So
I lied, guys. I really lied to test our patience.
The moment I was staying with my shosh that time, so the moment 9 ilifika, my shosh akaniuliza, you're still coming home? I told her, I'm coming. I just have to see off a friend. So wakati shoshali ni call ndio nilijua hapa sikungoje tena. So nikakwambia sawa, cause me nilikuwa nishakuamini nikadhani it's for real ati gari yenu imespoil. Kumbe ulikuwa umenidanganya.
And after all that drama and all, she kept on talking to me. I was like,
because I didn't know it's a lie. You told me later. You told me later that it was a lie.
I knew I've found someone who's function and all, so I had to wait for her. So like this time she didn't believe if I'll show up, but suddenly that day I was the first one.
You showed up.
Yeah, I was the first one, and I knew this time I have to impress, man. I have to impress, yeah. So I was there waiting for her. She eventually like came. We sat down, we talked. In my mind I knew things would be awkward and all, but things were like straight, and it
felt like I knew you.
Yeah, true.
For so long.
Yeah.
Like,
too good to be true. So
yeah.
Like it was so perfect to be true. Like yeah, it's like God
together.
Planned to make us together. Impressions. For me, mi nilijua ni slag unanisumbua. I knew with all the makeup and like and I remember that day I asked her, is it a must, like put makeup? Do you like go out without makeup? And she told me like it's normal, I can go even days without makeup. I was like, oh okay, we'll see how it will turn out.
Yeah. So me, the first thing, actually the very first time I saw you were in your maroon suit. You remember?
Yeah, I know. That
you looked dapper. I was like, yes, this is it. So I was like, your first impression to me was 100.
Mtu anado,
huyu anajua hadi kuvaa suti. I was like, ukuchuka anavanga suti wanakuanga wapi siwaonangi. So your first impression on me was good.
Yeah. I knew one key thing, image is
everything. Yeah.
So I had to like dress to
you
impress.
Dressed up.
Yeah. Wow, we have a lot. A lot.
I miss those days. You remember when you uko kwa DC where you used to stay? You remember that our place we used to go and chill? Apparently,
the first ever like house my parents had, there was like a spot that I used to chill. So after days and years we moved. So I took her to that place. That was the place that I took her always, like for our small dates. We didn't go to like restaurants and all. We used to go there. We buy snacks and go and chill and talk. Share my life and all.
It was so awesome.
Yeah. Then later we started like traveling around. But I expected things to start being boring, but it never happened. I know people would tell us that you guys are still in honeymoon. Like, what's wrong? Amkosanangi, like you guys don't fight.
We fight. We do. But then the only thing that I remember about that place is, for men, you wouldn't want to show a lady unakatia place yenye si poa, but you took me there. I was like, mbona unanipeleka huku? So when I came to understand, it's like you wanted me to see where you came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, ni mingi, guy. Hey.
Anza na the worst.
The worst.
I think so.
The low moment I remember is the time that I knew you were going to leave me. Like, I had nothing. Like, Sinado, like, I didn't have money even to buy supper. You remember? For you.
Yeah.
And I was stressed and I'm like, what will I do? I expected you to leave me. And I told you, like, saizi babe, mi Sinado. Like, I have nothing.
Then ukaniuliza?
Ingakuza, unaweza kuwa uko na do wewe, like. And I expected you to like shout at me, but wow, you came up and told me like, I have this small money and this is what we are going to use.
Yeah, because already in my mind I was like, you know, when I'm dating, I'm not dating for fun. I'm dating for the future. So in my mind I knew in the future if we had this kind of situation, how would we deal with it?
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have money and I do, will I keep it just because you're the man? Apana.
Yeah, that was good for you.
Yeah.
That was good for us. Yeah.
It was. The lowest moment I remember is how we started life. Tulinunua ufa na bed.
Yeah, but the year time to go on a bed.
So the house we used to live in was a double. Double meaning the kitchen is attached to the sito. So kwa sito kulikuwa na ufa pekee. Hakukuwa na kitu ingine. Then bedroom kuna bed. So when we were in the kitchen and I was cooking, he used to sit on the woofer. Mpaka nikakwambia, hey, ufa ita break. Hey, ufa ita break or on the floor. Yeah. Then tukagrow pamoja. Look at us now. Yeah.
Thank you. April is when we made our relationship now to start. Now this is serious. This is not a joke.
24th of the same month we met.
We knew now this is time.
Yeah.
So I knew like for her coming in my life, she loved to face challenges that I'm facing. And I have to face challenges that
I'm facing.
That she's facing.
Yeah.
And we decided this is what you have, this is what I have. Let's come together and see whether we can make this something work.
Yeah.
And apparently, for me as a person, like I was not used to stay with someone for long because I knew the stereotype of ladies. All they want is money. And I knew if I stay with a lady with money, of course I'll suffer. Why should I suffer? You know. And when she accepted, that's when we decided to just start with what we have.
Yeah.
And life just went on and on and on with all the struggles that we faced.
Yeah.
We still were together.
It was in 2016.
Yeah.
Now, because previously I was living with my shosh, so I moved out. I saw that the work I was doing, I used to go home really late and it didn't sit well with my shosh. So I moved out. I told her, because I'm waking you up sometimes unifungulie, it's not right. So I moved out and she was okay. After I moved out, that's when now we were buying our first bed and our first sofa.
Yeah.
And our first plates, our first spoons, everything. Yeah, but then we were not living together like kabisa because he was in school and I was at work. So yeah, Kienda Nairobi, I used to be left alone for the week until weekend. But at the same time, his home is in Chuka. So sometimes it's between his place and my place. His home, I mean. Yeah, your parents' home. Yeah. In my opinion, if you stay with someone, you get to see their flaws, you understand them. Unajua huyu akikuja socks anaachanga kwa mlango, tisho anaacha bafu. You understand? So I think for the first time couples who've not lived together, the first year of marriage is really hard because now you're bringing in someone you don't totally know.
You don't know. To me, I find it like more important to move in with someone before getting married. You get to learn him or her and understand them well. Juu utenda uoe mtu and it will be hell. We have had fights.
Fights, not a fight. Fights.
The worst fight that we had, we had argued about the one that you left. What was it about?
It was about it was about the first argument, like the major one, not hizi ndogo ndogo. That I left and I stayed at my friend's for 3 days because he used to leave and go kucheza PS na haniambii. So I'm like,
Manzi, I'm
uko
like,
happy? Then you know PS joints, they are noisy. So haski simu hashiki.
Insecure. She was insecure. And me in my mind, I'm like, why are you doing this to me, man? Like, it's normal for a man to have another life.
Yeah, it's normal. But I was, you know me, vile mi nakuanga, I need you to tell me, babe, niko hapa na huyu. In case anything happens, niulizo alikuwa wapi nisikue blank.
But I came to understand that it's good to tell Araka unaenda wapi. I knew if I tell her I'm here,
at least
she'll relax.
Yeah.
No, hata kwa, because something has happened to me. Yes, I've been robbed a lot. Karibu nidunga likiso, and she was scared. And I knew if one day I don't get to tell her where I am,
it scares me.
Like,
It scares me.
That day, like, I came from work, Kenda to like chill with friends, drinking.
You didn't even get home fast. So me, I thought I would have took a job.
Ish. Nafika napata hakuna mtu kwa nyumba, like the closet is empty, and I'm like, where are you? Calling
then
you.
Then I didn't pick
like,
your calls.
I'm like, sawa.
Hey, what?
I struggled staying alone. I struggled
for 2 days
thinking about her.
Then you are texting me, where are you? Nakulenga.
It was very bad.
Nilishika simu yako the second day. According to me, when you're going looking for a partner, don't look for a perfect person. There's no perfect person. So you look for someone you see has the highest qualities zenye unatafutanga kwa mtu. Is he hardworking? Is he God-fearing? Is he tall? Ameunga ama ni mkonde. Yeah, those things matter, but the most things that matters ni personality ya mtu. If your personality and mine can click, that's okay. And the importance of dating is getting to know the person deeper and better.
For me, what I can say for guys as men, so many men focus on the beauty, like, oh, she has a good figure and all, but deep inside the heart is cold, so cold, and she's very bad. She cannot even treat you as a man. She cannot even respect you. The main important thing is you get someone who respects you, who understands you as a man, who treats you as the man of the house, who makes you feel comfortable in who you are. Whether you are skinny, whether you are fat, whether you are, like, they accept you the way you are. And dating period, to me, it can be as long as you want.
As long as you feel you're ready for the next step, that's okay. Yay! tutasolve fight, that's what will determine how much you care about this relationship and how much you're willing to let go of the bad times. Sometimes I come home and I'm so tired. I feel like crying, but you tell me everything is going to be okay. I love that you're with me despite how stubborn I can be sometimes.
You are stubborn as well.
And I love how we live. And I love you.
I'm out of words, Manzi. Sijui nitasema nini. Babe.
Yeah.
I know you can be petty. You can argue of the small things.
Yeah.
Like the tiny one. You can make my life like go crazy because of the tiny problem, but the love that you give me gives me strength, makes me believe in myself, that yes, I have a woman who loves me and who cares about me. And the most thing that I like about you and love about you is the way you took care of me during my surgery. I will never ever forget about that. I'll keep on saying that. That day I saw the real you. You were there telling me you'll be okay. And for me, I was just pushing you away. You go to work, but you just
I couldn't.
like you just say you won't go. You know. I like the way you treat me, respect me as a man, treasure me, and brag a lot about me.
I do.
It gives me pride. It gives me pride. Just know that we'll forever be together.
Amen.
I know the future might be hard and tough for us.
Yeah.
And challenges are there each and arguments. Expect too many fights, but all in all, just be strong in love. Na kama unajua umpendi, just tell him or her umpendi. Don't waste each other's time.
Yes, in a relationship, like I had said earlier, it's all about partnership, helping each other. The way he sometimes helps me do dishes when I'm tired from work it makes me feel so good. Like I'm supported, I'm not expected to come home and do dishes and cook and everything. And look for someone who understands you in a deeper level. Like say tu ati juu mmepatana mna click mnaenda dunda pamoja, you have the same clique of friends. You should understand each other personally, each other's personalities, because everyone has their own personalities. Can my personality match with yours? If it can, you're good to go.